Hello students, we are going to discuss about theories of moral development. Concept of moral autonomy is very much related to the study of psychology of moral development. In this regard, the famous psychologists Goldberg and Gilligan have developed theories on moral development. These theories are based on the sort of reasoning and motivation adapted by individual with regard to moral questions. We have two theories. One is Goldberg theory, another one Gilligan theory. One by one we will discuss. First we are going to discuss about Goldberg theory. Goldberg theory. Goldberg suggested there are three levels of moral development based on the type of reasoning and motivation of the individual in response to moral questions. Three levels of moral development suggested by Goldberg. One is pre-conventional, another one conventional, third one post-conventional. One by one we will discuss. First level, pre-conventional. Pre-conventional, in this level, appropriate age range birth to 9 years. What is the moral development in this stage? Self-centered attitude, willingness to avoid punishment, desire to gain reward. Okay. Second level, conventional level. In this level, the appropriate age range 9 to 20 years. What is the moral development in this level? Respect for conventional rules and authority. Willingness to please or satisfy others. Importance to loyalty and close identification with others. Last level, post-conventional. In this level, the appropriate age range over 20 years or maybe never. Moral development of this level, thinking for and by themselves, agreed upon universal general principles. Personal moral stand. According to Goldberg, the people progressed in their moral reasoning through a series of stages. His theory is based on the foundation that morality is a form of reasoning that develops in structural stages. We have three stages. First one, pre-conventional morality. Second one, conventional morality. Third one, post-conventional morality. Be clear. Okay. So here we have 6 levels. Level 1, obedience and punishment. Okay. So this is the earliest stage of moral development. It is especially common in young children. But adults are capable of expressing this type of reason. Be clear. At this stage, children see rules as fixed and absolute. Obeying the rule is important. Why? Because of It is a means to avoid punishment. Be clear. Okay. So level 2. So this is the individualism and exchange. At this stage of moral development, children account for individual point of view and judge action based on how they serve individual need. Be clear. Okay. So third level, this is the interpersonal relationship, often referred to as the good boy, good girl orientation. In this stage of moral development is focused on living up to social expectation and roles. Be clear. Okay. So next one, fourth level or level 4, maintaining social order. At this stage of moral development, people begin to consider society as a whole when making judgment. Be clear. The focus is on maintaining law and order by following the rules, doing one duty and respecting authority or obeying authority. Be clear. Okay. So next one, level 5. So level 5 is a social contract and individual rights. At this stage, people begin to account for the differing values, opinions and belief of other people. Rules of law are important for maintaining a society. We don't know the law, so we are not maintaining anything in the society. But member of the society should agree upon these standards. Last level, this is universal principle. Holder's final level of moral reasoning is based upon universal ethical principle and abstract reasoning. At this stage, people follow these internationalized principles of justice, even if they conflict with the laws and rules. Be clear. Okay. Thank you for your attention.